Thank you guys so much for coming out. I mean, let's be honest, I knew you would. My name's on the flyer. Shit, I know. No, yeah, so right off the bat, I'm going to clear up a little bit of confusion that usually follows when people meet me or see me for the first time. People don't know what the fuck I am. Racially, ethnically. I've had people guess that I'm Polynesian, which is very flattering. I look like The Rock, thank you. I've had some people guess that I'm like Middle Eastern and Native American, and I mean, I have a little bit of Native American in me, but I am half black and half white, all right? I have shitty credit, but I knew my dad. I'm just full of contradictions, right? Like, I have ADHD and OCD. When something bothers me, it really fucking bothers me. But I can't pay attention long enough to fix it. It sucks. I'm half black. But contrary to popular belief, not all black people have rhythm. I love to dance. I can't dance, guys. This is me on my best day. Now be honest. That's not a panty dropping dance move. Okay, how many ladies in here would dance with me if I approached you like that? We're gonna have to talk downstairs after the show.
You have my number.
So I'm married. Thank you. I've been married for some time now, and no, just kidding. I've seen TV. I know what happens if I forget my anniversary date. June 11th, babe. I got it. I got it. But I love love. Like, where are my couples at here? Married, dating, where are they at? Okay, so we got quite a few in here. Okay, so 6 months to a year. Where are those couples? Anyone like fresh? Okay. Now where's my long-term couples? You know, if that's long-term for you, you don't get job. Make your commitments as they come. But no, I'm talking about like veteran couples. We're my like 20 plus years. Do we have any of those here? Shit. Okay. Well. Either way, I got some advice. Either way, I got some advice for you, because even if you're not married, I'm sure some of the older folk in here can relate. Who said that?
I did.
Oh, you?
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
I can't look at my mouth.
You
I want to look that way. I'm trying. I saw you see my nose. Anyways, okay.
Get back to it.
You two, you're a couple, right? You guys here together? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. I hope so, because you smacked my ass on the way up here. I actually had to go back for a second dose. I'm saying.
I walked in here as a couple, but
I'm just kidding. Okay, so let me ask you something, miss. And we're all friends here. We can be a little uncomfortable for a second, right?
Of course.
Okay. Have you had an orgasm? Hey, I said it was going to be uncomfortable. I didn't say it was going to be for us. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so one thing, I was talking to one of my older couple friends not long ago, and they gave me some sage advice, some sage secrets. So when you're first in a relationship, when you're about to both sides, when you're about to orgasm, there's going to be a time in your life, at some point, where you're going to have to make the choice. Do I come, or do I hold in this part? Everyone laughing knows, alright? Everyone in here that's laughing knows that's a real thing. But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. When you get older and when you're in those longer relationships, you don't give a fuck. That decision turns into 10 seconds of smelly euphoria. Does he ever ask you something along the lines of, am I big? Am I...
He doesn't need to worry about that.
He doesn't need to worry. Oh, see, that is the best answer you can, the second best answer you can get. I'm going to help you out. The best answer you can give in that situation is say, you're the perfect size for me. It's genius, ladies. It's genius. Because listen. You're the perfect size for me. That's going to satisfy his ego a little bit. He's going to be like, yeah, she said I'm perfect. Yeah, you're bad. But then he's going to be like, for her. What is she putting up with? He ain't going to fuck around if you say that. You know, it's a win-win.
No.
So I have a... Okay, anyone in here seen Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah!
Okay, great movie, very funny movie, if you're Mormon. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. No, it's a really funny movie. My wife showed it to me, and not long ago we actually had an interaction that I swear could be in that movie. So we're sitting there talking, and so she's pregnant right now. We're expecting our next child in August. Lord help me. But no, so she's pregnant, and she keeps telling me, like, she'll be like itching herself or scratching herself and just uncomfortable for the most part. And she told me the other day, she's like, these pregnancy hormones, they're just making me so itchy. And I'm like, you forgot the B. I'm kidding. I ran that joke by her before. She said no, and I said fuck. But no, that's not the moment I'm talking about. She starts getting emotional because of the hormones, and she's looking at herself in the mirror, starting to get a little self-conscious. She's like, I feel so fat. I'm like a beached whale. And I had just drawn her a bath to help with the itchiness, you know? And so as I come in to tell her that, then I was like, babe, stop, you're not a beached whale. Now for the love of Christ, get in that water. I know it wasn't right, I know. Oh man, but so yeah, I have right now I have a 3.5-year-old daughter. Anyone in here got toddlers? Okay. So I'm noticing that the amount of people that clap for having kids does not match the amount of people that are in a relationship. No judgment. No judgment. So don't you ever wish you had a dumb baby? Don't you wish your kid was dumb? Like, most of the time I wish that I dropped her a couple times. And I know that sounds bad. Just hear me out, guys. Just hear me out. She's smarter than me already. It's not good, okay? When you become a parent, you don't get any more free personal time. You don't get any time for yourself anymore, okay? That goes in the womb when the baby comes out. Okay, I'm telling you right now. But you try to get it where you can. My daughter was in her room playing with her toys. I thought now's the time I can go in the bathroom and use the bathroom like an adult. On my own time. She's fine. So I go in the bathroom, I close the door, I lock it, I sit down, I start peeing because I'm a man. It's cleaner. Leave me alone. As I'm doing my business, I see the doorknob jiggle and I'm like, oh, it's fine. I locked it. But now my doorknob for my bathroom, you guys, it has this slit on the outside where if you get a butter knife, You get a penny. You get a fingernail that's long enough. You can unlock it from the outside. He knows. He's looking at me. We shared this moment. So, I didn't figure that out till I was 14, you guys. 1-4. She figured it out at 3.5. The doorknob jiggles, I pass it off, I'm like, it's fine. Then it actually opens, I'm like, no. No. What do? I'm indisposed. What's the word I'm looking for, you guys? Help me out here. I'm not indecent. I'm caught off guard. You know, I can't do nothing about it. So she swings the door open like a cartoon, just like half an inch. And like a cartoon, just her lips come through. Daddy! I'm like, yeah, baby. She swings the door open, walks in like she pays the bills around here. She squats right across from me as I'm doing my business, looks between my legs, and says, "What's that?" I'm like, "Ooh, they didn't put this parenting book." Well, I'm gonna be honest. This is Daddy's pee-pee, okay? Can you please leave? Just go play. Lil Bit. Get out of here, you creep! Get out before I put you in the trash again. No, I love her. She's my favorite. Me and my wife the other day, we were arguing, like just a playful argument about how something is pronounced. I don't even remember what we were debating on. We were just arguing on how to pronounce a certain word. And I guess my daughter had enough of hearing it because in the middle of the volley back and forth, my daughter just says, "Guys, tomato, tomato." I'm like, "You're 3. Where did you learn that? And how did you learn to do it in proper context?" Too damn smart, you guys. Too damn smart. But no, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I used to work for Amazon delivering packages, but I decided to quit that job because I respect myself. And I decided it's time for me to move up in the world. So now I'm a mailman. And, you know, you laugh, but it's a great job, great pay, amazing benefits for me and my family. And they, unlike any job I've ever had, they give me all the tools necessary to do my job safely. They gave me a 35-year-old vehicle with no airbags. Solid. They gave me dog repellent. Yeah! It's basically pepper spray, but it just says dog repellent on the back. It's supposed to be safe. I haven't had to use it yet, but it comes with a cute little holster I wear on my hip. I'm just like, it's just easy quick access, you know? I don't feel very powerful using it, but I can use it. I'm safe. There were a few times where I've had a close call with having to use that. There was this one lady, she has neighbors that have 2 pit bulls, and every time I come around, they just get a whiff of me and they start barking like crazy. Did you tell me to shut up? Okay, I'm not doing it. No, so she comes out one day because her neighbor's pit bulls are barking at me, and she starts screaming at me like it's my fault, right? Have you guys seen Shrek? Woo! Okay, you know the opening scene in Shrek when the villagers are coming at him with their torches and pitchforks, and he screams at them, and there's this spittle coming out of his mouth and like that string of saliva and stuff? That was this bitch. A little bit of her spit got on my mouth, and I almost lost it. I looked at her, I looked at my hip, I looked at her, I was like, dog repellent. Should work if you're a bitch. That would have been better if I didn't stumble on my words. I hate it when people say, "Oh, don't worry about my dog, they don't bite." You. They don't bite you. They don't know me. Okay? They've never been able to eat chocolate and they're just trying their hardest to do so. Okay? This one dog, Daisy, Hate that dog. French Bulldog on my route. First day that I was working that route, she was on her leash on the front porch. Her owner, old man, I don't even know his name, but he's nice. He was sweeping his driveway, guys. I still don't understand that. But so he was sweeping his driveway, and I go to hand him the mail, and this dog bolted at me. Now, the leash kept it literally like this far from me. Terrifying. The owner still has the audacity. Don't worry, she won't bite you. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So a few days later, they're walking that dog. And again, you remember what I mentioned about this guy? He's old. Okay? Not a lot of strength in his arms. See where I'm coming with this? The dog got out of his grip on the leash. Luckily, in the split second I had between contact of the dog and my booty, I shit my pants. Now, that's a great fight or flight defense mechanism, you know? If you're ever scared, don't go to fight, go to flight. Just make eye contact while you do it. Say something mean to me, sir. Say something. Oh, come on, that didn't even hurt my feelings.
You're ugly.
I say that to my mama says that to me. Say, come on.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
What? Yeah, you ain't gonna do. You're running. You're triggering your fight or flight. No. I'm gonna get random with you guys. I think the most terrifying thing about Bigfoot would be the size of his penis. Yeah. You know what they say about big feet? Now, this is gonna get a little weird, but I want you to go along with me on this. This is how I imagine that scenario would play out. Okay? There's a cute little petite woman on a jog in the woods. You know, thinking nothing of it. Doesn't tell anyone where she was going, not even her husband. Yeah, she was gonna be gone a half hour at most, you know, just a quick jog. Bigfoot jumps from in behind the trees. Now she's initially gonna be scared, but then she's gonna look down. She's gone for the next 15 years. Comes back later on Oprah, telling her story. Someone calls into that show. Guess who it is? It's her husband. He is mad. He's been worried sick about this lady, thinking she's dead. And then there she is. What does that thing have that I don't? I know, that was a stupid joke. I told you guys to go. Thank you for going with me on that. No. Do you guys think, you've seen Toy Story, right? So all of the toys come to life when no people are around, right? All of them. Does that include the ones in his mom's room?
That was a good one. I like that. That was good. Yeah, give it up. Yeah.
I like to think that they do come to life, but it's just a group therapy session every time. You know? There's no fun adventures. Nothing like that. You know? Like, the butt plug's talking about how shitty his job is. You know? The vibrator can't fall asleep. Keeps getting turned on at all god-awful hours of the night. The dildo's pissed. He's like, at least you guys get action, okay? She buys a new cucumber every week. I'm losing it to produce. Oh man. You guys want to know a trick I picked up being a mailman to how you can figure out if there's a dog in someone's house? There's a few things you can look for. If you see a leash in the yard, but there's no dog attached to it, but you see some poop on the ground, you know that they either have a dog or a senile old man or both. Okay? If you root through their trash and see a bunch of empty tortilla bags, they have a couple chihuahuas. I'm just gonna say, if you're about to die, then they have, again, a chihuahua. Chihuahuas are fucking evil, you guys. Do we have any chihuahua owners in here? Yeah. See, you do? A chihuahua, is it mixed or two separate dogs? You got a mix of the two most evil little ankle biters. Do they love you? Does your dog love you? Yeah?
Of course.
Now,
She's 14 years old.
14 years old, damn. Would she bite me or would her dentures fall out? Excellent. So she wouldn't bite me. Yeah, me. No.
If you mess with me, she will.
You know, that's fair. That's a good dog right there. Because I feel like every dog needs to protect their owner and their family. That's just their right. They got adopted into that family. The least they can do is show their love and protect us. You know? And in turn, we will do the same to them. It's not a one-way street, right? Now, I had a terrifying encounter with one of the scariest dog breeds. Well, not dog breeds, but just scariest dogs I've ever seen in my life. Anyone want to take a guess of what the breed was? No, I know I say I hate them a lot, but it wasn't. It was a pit bull, guys. It was a big-ass black pit, blacker than you. Muscular as shit, running at me. When I saw it, I thought it was Terry Crews running at me on all fours. I was like, oh my God, Terry, I swear I'm wearing Old Spice. Now, when that dog got really close to getting a bite out of me, I started praying to God. And the owner just watched it bite me.
Yeah.
Sorry. But, shit your pants. No. Yes. Okay. Another thing, I know I'm going kind of back and forth here, but I just have so much I want to talk to you guys about. So when I quit Amazon for the post office, I also had to quit smoking weed. I know. It does suck. Oh. You got here. This is Utah.
No, not in Utah. You here in Utah? I'm sorry.
Just come up. Where are you from? Oh, yeah.
Watch your mouth. Don't start no.
Whoop, there it is.
Utah has some black people. Very few. I'm one of them.
I know. Are you sure you black? Stop.
Oh.
Let that go.
I'm letting it go. What was I saying though?
You don't know.
I don't know.
It's okay.
You had to stop smoking weed.
Oh yeah, I had to stop smoking weed. Thank you. Yeah, you wouldn't think I stopped smoking weed with my short attention span, right? I had to quit though because, I can't pass up this opportunity for a great job, So I quit smoking weed, and luckily I have a wife that is ride or die there for me to the end and can help me through all these trials and tribulations. I go up to her and I say, babe, I have a little bag of weed, I need you to throw it away from me so I don't smoke it. I made so much progress, I don't want to waste that. And she looks at me, she goes, progress? You mean the last 2 hours since you smoked? I'm like, yes. She's like, I'll do you one better, follow me. I'm like, okay. I follow her into the bathroom, she dumps it into the toilet. I'm like, bet. That is better. I mean, it's wet, it won't even light up. But she wasn't done. No. See, she proceeded to, without breaking eye contact, she bent down and unleashed God's wrath of diarrhea on that bowl. I'm talking about Taco Bell every day for a week. I'm just kidding. I ran that by her as well, but she did dump in everything, and she's like, I bet you won't smoke it now. I'm like, babe, that's a little offensive. Like, you really think that I'm gonna fish through nasty ass toilet water for a little bit of weed again? Like, give me some credit. Give me some credit. I was at the mall the other day, handing out flyers for this show, and I overheard this conversation between these two dudes that made me laugh. You could tell they weren't married, you know, just dating. Because this one guy says, yeah, me and my girl were talking about superpowers. And I told her, you know, I'd love to be able to invade people's dreams. That way I could come in there and I could fulfill all my wildest fantasies. And she agreed. She's like, yeah, that'd be awesome. Not when you're married. Try saying that to your wife when you're married, babe. No, try doing that. You get that ability, you invade your wife's dreams while she's sleeping, and you try to unleash all your wildest fantasies. You know what she's gonna say to you? I'm too tired. Bitch, we're asleep! That's just how my mind works, you guys. Yeah. We're gonna have a girl. We're having a baby girl. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Anybody want her? I'm totally kidding. I'm actually super excited to have this baby. Like, you don't even know. My daughter, my 3-year-old.
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yes.
I'm not going to do that joke then. It's too long. I think I'm going to leave you guys with this one. First of all, I want to thank you all again for coming out tonight. It means so much to me. Yeah. I know it does not seem like it, but I don't have low self-esteem. I have no self-esteem, you guys. I'm confident, but I have no self-esteem. The ratio is similar to Sloth from the Goonies. You know, I'm confident. Hey, you guys! You know, I'm loud. It's my defense mechanism. You know, but if you breathe a little too hard in my direction, I'll cry. In fact, in 8th grade, I was part of a thing called PEP, Personal Empowerment Program. Did someone laugh? Jesus, that wasn't even the punchline. And basically, they got everyone in my age group, and they sat us down in an assembly and said, "Are you sad? Do you need help? Are you sad? Come be in this club." And so I was like, "I'm sad." Like, okay, so to put it into perspective for you guys, I can make myself cry whenever I want. My wife hates it. She asked me, "Where'd you even learn to do that?" And I said, "You've seen the Avengers, right? You remember the scene where he punches that giant snake dragon thing? He's like, that's my secret cap. I'm always angry." Yeah, same response. That's my secret, babe. I'm always sad. But so I joined that group, and out of that group of sad kids, I was picked to be the saddest one to go on a retreat. And they picked one out of each group from each school. And out of all of those saddest kids from each school, I was the saddest one of the saddest kids. That's pretty sad. I was awkward as shit too. I am awkward as shit too. We were sitting in a hot tub, and I didn't like socializing at that time, so I just kind of tested myself to see how long I could hold my whole body under the hot water. And I was just floating like this, you know. I didn't realize that my face had floated right above one of the teenage workers that was there on break. My head was right above her coochie. I stood up and it smelled like a New Orleans shrimp boil. It was god awful. Alright, I've been Lil Bit. You guys have been awesome. Thank you.